What is going on, guys? It's Cyh Kaitoh here. I'm back with another deck profile. Today we're gonna be doing a Sky Striker post ban list deck profile. Yes, we have back our multi-rose to 3, and a friend of mine asking me if there's any changes to the decks. Does it really bring any efficiency to the deck, or is this just stay the same? Well, all I can say is only a striker player will know it. If you play the deck before for a while, then you will know if it changes or not. So I'll be doing the deck profile today to see if you guys agree with it. Well, to me, I think it's doesn't change that much, but the consistency difference is there. You can feel it. So without further ado, let's go into the profile. So first off, we have Believe in Ray. Ray is Bay. You have to play 3. Had to focus there for a while. Yeah, raise Bay. Play 3. There's no reason not to play 3. 1 rose. I only play 1 because I kept seeing it, and 1 is only one you need it, and when you need it the most, you will have ways to stretch it out or even special it out by using area 0 or any kind of ideas. Yeah, 1 is enough. And yet that's all the monsters. I mean main monsters. Hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom standards, and you're playing a star control game, so you needed a 3. 1 Ghost Bell for Graveyard's Place, Eldritch, Drytron, or whatever it is. You needed it. 2 Effect Invaders. This card's nice because it's not once per turn, and also it plays with a Celine play to make access codes. Triple Maxi. Drawing card is nice in Yu-Gi-Oh, and you need to draw it of combo pieces, or should I say combo pieces. That's all for the monsters. For spells, 2 Engage. We're very lucky to have Engage. Rest in peace TCG. They banned Engage right before our eyes. Yeah. 2 with the Anchor. You need to play it. This is one of your combo piece to your win conditions. Negates opponents, and mind control is very nice, and also help to OTK plays if you activate it during the right timing. I put Shark Cannon up to 2 because there's too many Eldritch plays that you can't break through, and you steal their Eldritch is just make your games more easier. Although the monsters stick in your main zone, but that doesn't matter. If you have big boss monster on your field, you can just grind through your opponent every turn. You can just attack and pass every single turn, and although you can't attack with Shark Cannon, but you can use it, and then you just send it off your area 0s, your multi-row, or you just link it away to any other extra deck in your decks. And yeah, we have back our multi-rows. I believe this card doesn't change much with the additional 1 piece in the deck, but sometimes it increases the consistency because you easily access to it when you need it the most, and sometimes you need something to send or prevent your opponent from chain blocking or anything else, and this card just helps you to it. Plus, because of its effect you set back during the end phase, helps you grind a lot more, and seeing it much means your engage can search any other thing else except for this, which is save a lot of works and a lot of resources. Yeah, 3 multi-row. The one-offs, 1 area 0. For you guys didn't know, this and this is Egyptian God combo. Yep. And for the other one-offs, Hornets, Ego Booster, Jamming Waves, and Afterburner. These are the one-offs. You don't want to play more than 1, except different scenarios. And for staples, 1 roller, because still raise Bay. 2 desires. I bumped this up to 2 because I wanted to draw more. If during certain mid game or late games, mostly your deck is left not much, maybe only 1 or 2 Sky Striker stuff, and you can just activate this card without any worries of banishing all your stuff and your combo pieces also, and then just dig more into your decks. 1 Everest. You use a lot of your extra decks, your hand traps. You can shuffle it back, whichever is needed, and then you can keep grinding as much as possible. Triple Upstart Goblin, you're playing a 37-38 deck and activate 3 of these plus engage, it's a plus. 2 Cosmics. For back rows, there's a lot of back rows in my locals, so I pump this in my main deck instead of playing Feather Dusters. And this card can chain. Unlike Dusters, you still have to lose to Imperial Orders. For traps, 1 Imperm, I only play 1 because I have so many hand traps in the decks. I have Wither Anchors, I have Vaders, so you don't need that much of a Imperm in your decks. And there can be only 1. I only play 1 because you have limited back rows, you have multi-row set, you have Wither Anchors, you don't have a lot of slot for more of these, trust me on that. And the last 2 card I play is 2 Strikes. Because why not? Naked is good. So that's for the main decks. I believe it's 41 or 40 cards, I can't remember it. And for the extra decks, this is where the magic came true. 1 Kagari, only 1 piece, and for this format you only need 1, although we hope Konami please bring us back Kagari. And look at that prismatics, that's just nice. Yeah, 1 Kagari. 3 Shizuku, your most important monster in the game. Search from decks, lowering opponents' attack points so they can punch through you. 2 Hayate, and the 1 Kaina. Kaina, I dropped it to 1. I used to play 2 before because a lot of times you can raid during your opponent's turn and make Kaina. Your opponent can attack you for game, and during your own turn you can make 2 others like Shizuku's or Kagari, and then you can just make another one in your opponent's turn to drag more. But I think that this deck doesn't need to drag that much because sometimes you lose your material more than your opponent does. So yeah, I just changed it to other stuff so I can grind more. That's all the Sky Striker extra decks. And for the others, 1 Relinquish. This card is good against Salamangreat. Sometimes you can make it up above the Sunlight Wolf and then you just grab it. Although I didn't make this card that much, I might take this off for something else. Maybe the second Kaina. Who knows? 1 Phoenix for back rows. 1 Cyh. I forgot how to pronounce the name. Yeah, this is the one that you wanted to make most of your monsters with the Wither Anchor targets or even Shot Cannon targets, and manage send the card to the grave, plus 1,000, banish the card until the end of the turn. This card does much than you know. 1 Needle Fiber. This is where the combo start to stay alive, and yeah, people say that why you play Needle Fiber, you're not playing any tuners. Well, sadly all the hand traps are tuners, so why not just play it? And also it makes Borrow Sword, it makes all your stuff more edible. Yeah, you have to play it. 1 Ningirsu, you use it mostly for your area 0 or send other stuff that you don't need it, like your extra piece and your songs. People ask me that why don't you play Celine, but Celine is much better. Well, for me, I think that sometimes if Celine's get Ash or even get Imperm, that is kind of bad because people will be Ash your Needle Fiber instead. So if they do, you can make this, and this you can send an opponent's card by non-targeting, which is kind of nice. But you can change to Celine if you want. 1 Unicorn, sometimes you need it, but sometimes you don't. And for Link Force, borrow and access code to round off our extras. This is your OTK, WinCon, etc. Yep, that's it for the extras. For side deck, 2 Nip. Yeah, I still wanted to respect combo decks. You wanted to stop your opponent from combo, although making a token to your opponents and 1 monster on your main zone is kind of bad idea, but you just needed to do it sometimes. 2 Lancia, I still respect Orcas, Virtual World, sometimes you needed this, and also it blocks Call By and Crossout Designator. This card's nice. 2 draw. This is mainly for Drytrons. You wanted to prevent them from searching any more in your deck. Sometimes Ash Blossom is not enough. You need this, so I play this. Then the third Cosmics. 1 Duster, self-explanatory. 2 Forbidden Chalice. I play this because I wanted to stop, not really stop, I just wanted to stall Thunder Dragons for a turn. You wanted to chalice your Colossus, and then you wanted to, maybe sometimes you wanted to chalice against Zodiacs, even Tri-Brigade sometimes you need it, not for the Wind Barrier plays, but sometimes for the combo starters. You just set this, and then you can open it, and then they just have to make another turn, because this card doesn't lose to call by, doesn't lose to cross out, because they won't necessarily set these cards, and you can just use it to your advantage. 2D barrier, Drytrons, Zodiacs. Well, even Virtual Worlds, this card is kind of useful. You can declare anything you want, you can stall opponents for a turn, and this is nice. And the last, it will be triple Evilise for going second. You want to clear board as much as possible. Activate this after battle, and then main phase 2, use your engage, search your Afterburner, Jamming Wave, destroy the remaining cards on the field, and then you just combo off. This card is really nice. It's Sky Strikers. So guys, that's it for the deck profile. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Does multi-road change the deck a lot, or is it just the same? Be sure to let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel as much as always, and smash that like button, and we'll see you next time.